Hi, I'm Alexa. I snuck into an exclusive military conference for the world's biggest arms dealers. These guys are responsible for all this cool stuff. They make an absolute killing, $420 billion to be exact, which makes war one of the biggest and most profitable industries in the world. I wanted to get amongst it, find out how these deals are made and see if I could get a bit of that sweet, sweet war money for myself. The only issue is, I'm not an international arms dealer.
Alexa, you're supposed to wash dishes before I get home. Stop.
Sneaking in wasn't going to be easy. The place is surrounded by hundreds of police officers and they're not very nice to you if you're not on the guest list. You can't get on the guest list unless you work for a multi-million-dollar arms manufacturer. So I needed to find another way in. After a bit of Facebook stalking, I came across an incredible coincidence. Someone was looking for workers to hand out lanyards at the convention center, which is perfect, but unfortunately my resume wasn't impressive enough for that job. So I had no choice but to just fly up to Brisbane, dress up like what I thought an arms dealer looked like, and hope I pull it off. Now, I'm obviously not on the guest list, but I figure it's all about confidence. If I give off obvious arms dealer energy, they'd have to let me in.
It's an arm. For the arms convention.
Sorry, we just don't get people with the arms walking through very often, so I'm just going to ask you some questions, alright?
Sure. What do they usually bring for the arms convention?
I don't know, I don't go to it. I just get paid to stand at the front. Alright. No, I'll get you to step out for me.
I can't go in?
Sorry. No, have you not got a pass?
But I'm an arms dealer. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Oh. Are you sure I can't go in?
No, go.
Oh, well, don't get handsy. Whoa, it's just an arms dealer. So where do I sell all these arms?
I don't care what you're going to do with them. Burn them if you like it.
But they're going to sell so many arms in there, and I've no way to treat an arms dealer. It's ridiculous.
Okay, that went horribly. I can't even try the main entrance again because I'll get recognized, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. But that night, you had all these cheerful arms dealers posting photos of their exclusive lanyards all over Twitter. So I just copied the design and changed the name from Land Forces to Fake Passes. There was also a QR code at the bottom. Mine just leads to the Chaser website when you scan it. Needless to say, I was pretty sure I wouldn't get in. There we were. Just before we go in, I had to quickly go through all the new weapons ideas I wanted to pitch and make sure we only kept the good ones.
Do you reckon they'll like any of these? I want to get rid of this baguette gun. I'm not a huge fan. Just don't know how to delete things on this thing. Do you know how to use an iPad?
No.
Fuck. Great start to the day. We got it.
This is business. You just got to lean into it. Do the hard sell on the baguette gun.
Okay, yeah, you're right. There's no such thing as a bad product, just a bad arms dealer.
That's exactly right.
Now, we wanted to avoid the main entrance with all the cops. So we walked around the parking lot looking for another way in.
What kind of car would you expect an arms dealer to drive?
Not a Prius.
Okay, it looks like we might have found another way in, but there's a security guard there and he's watching us. So I try to act professional. I confidently show him my lanyard and without a word, he just steps aside and lets us through. Holy shit, I am in the building. But now we've got to get our lanyard scanned. I have no idea what popped up on a lanyard scanner. There was a beep. I was sure I was about to get arrested, but she didn't seem fazed at all and just waved us through. And so did the bag scanners and metal detectors, and then we were in, ready to rub shoulders with the world's most prestigious murderers. Barely 10 seconds passed before I was confronted by these two high-tech exoskeleton future soldiers throwing each other around the conference floor while a crowd of people in suits cheered them on.
What's the suit used for?
This particular one, I'd be struck with a rifle or a bat or something, it's fine.
And just keep running at them like a zombie.
Yeah, it's a cool bit of gear, man.
It's terrifying.
You do cosplay, roll it out at night.
Oh, nice. So you just take it out at home when
Wars
you...
conventions.
Oh, yeah? No, yeah, it's great for Star Wars. I mean, you've got a bit of a Darth Vader thing going on here.
That's it.
Doesn't it make you feel a little bit like the bad guy?
You know what? Actually, because it's a little bit, everyone's staring at everyone's doing it a bit.
Yeah, it's
This.
terrifying.
I'm not part of the world anymore, but I know that
You're somebody else.
it's fine. So I can hide behind it.
Oh, nice. Completely detached from,
Match, you know.
Well, I guess that's useful in the field as well. Does it
It definitely would have
make you stop feeling like...
If you're using it for right control, it'd be fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
So much less personal.
Right. Well, like you're not a human. You're just doing the job.
Yeah, exactly.
What about? But you can see the other people.
Yeah.
They look like humans.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
See people, it's just
Okay.
you just sort of It's almost like a,
Yeah, it's not you.
it's funny, yeah. So
Yeah, that's wild.
yeah, no, it's a good bit of gear.
I was conflicted. That conversation scared the crap out of me, but I was also pretty happy about passing as a regular, everyday arms dealer. But I won't let this excitement get to me. I've got to stay cool and fit in, following proper military etiquette so everyone knew I was one of them. Just a run-of-the-mill arms dealer here to look at cutting-edge killing technology. They had future camouflage tech,
Have you ever seen a camo Aussie flag? So you can camouflage in Australia.
the newest sniper rifles,
Oh, I see civilians.
robot dogs, autonomous torpedoes, fully autonomous tanks, autonomous anti-aircraft guns. All this artificial superintelligence made me feel nervous.
I feel like this thing's onto me.
I started to worry the machines could sense I wasn't a real arms dealer.
It knows.
But everything changed the moment I got a gun in my hands. I got to tell you, I felt like a new man with this in my hands. I felt powerful.
Oh my god. This is right in the middle of your eyes. This is...
Thank you.
I was suddenly a confident networking arms dealer, looking good, shaking hands. I was feeling invincible. I'm king of the world! Since the slogan on the website is doing business is easy at land forces, I should have no trouble getting these guys to buy my weapons. I just hope they're feeling charitable. I mean, they definitely should be though, since the whole Land Forces Convention is actually a registered charity, which I guess makes sense. They're probably the single most important charity. Without them, a lot of the war zone humanitarian charities would be out of business. It was time to pitch my revolutionary missile to the biggest arms manufacturer in the world, Lockheed Martin.
These missiles here is probably what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I'll run you through my idea just quickly.
Okay,
So,
yep.
What we found out is that there's no war crimes in space, right?
Sure.
So we were thinking if we get a missile that goes like so far up into space, by the time it comes back down, it's like the Geneva Convention doesn't apply, you know? And then you completely like rule out any wrongdoing. Do you reckon that's an alright idea?
I wouldn't even understand or have a clue about what that is.
Okay, sure. Fair enough.
Sorry.
Ah, well.
They didn't seem particularly interested in my missile, but I guess they're just such a big company and war crimes have never really stopped them before. So I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I just need to be a bit more modest and aim smaller. Next, I'm going to pitch to the Australian Defence Force.
This chemical agent, Aging Orange, it kind of accelerates the aging process. So I think people are getting like a lot of flack for, children dying, and they like spray this over an area, and it makes all the children kind of military age within 2 weeks, and then you kind of avoid like child casualties.
I've never heard any about that at all.
Do you reckon it's a good idea?
I'm going to say no.
Oh, okay. Gonna sprig it somewhere else.
Okay, that didn't work out either, but it's all right. I just need to go even smaller. Instead of big missiles and experimental chemicals, I'm going to go even more basic and pitch to one of the most famous gun manufacturers in the world, Beretta.
I was thinking about like a bread gun, like made entirely out of bread. So like the idea is if you're caught like smuggling it, I don't know, to terrorists or something, it could be like a humanitarian aid thing, right? But it still works. It still kills people. It's just.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, Beretta could sell it. It's almost like Bretta. I don't know.
Far out. How would we sell that to Beretta management? Very interesting concept.
Well, it's out there in case you want to use it.
So for some reason, I wasn't very successful getting any new clients at the conference today, but while the conference floor is where the arms dealers formally exhibit their exciting new weapons, we know the real deals get made at the pub afterwards. So I decided there's no better way to fit in with these military heavyweights than showing them I can drink like a true war hero. Once they see me do a Ben Robert Smith leggy, they'll be sure to take me in and buy my weapons.
How you going? Yeah, you reckon? It's pretty good. It's Ben Robert Smith style, for the big day at the conference.
It's really inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Do you guys want to have a go? No?
No.
It's like an Aussie war hero though,
Really inappropriate.
Okay, more for me then. Yeah, maybe we can like chant though? Like skull, 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 go.
Dude, he just said it's inappropriate. What the fuck?
It's an Aussie war hero though.
Yes, we know. But he just said it's inappropriate.
Enjoy yourself, okay? Enjoy yourself.
Leggy. You want to have a go? No, thanks, bro. No worries.
I don't know what went wrong. The whole day, I felt like a massive idiot. I guess I'm just not cut out to be an international arms dealer.
Vedi sta mossa, vedi sta quella,